Hey guys, RPM here. Hope y'all doing well and having a really great day. This is a Chia video. I have not talked about Chia for a long time. I think the last video I did was 6 or 7 months ago. And to be honest, I have been living under a rock when it comes to anything regarding Chia. And so I'm just going to show you guys my current Chia setup of what I have going on in terms of the hard drives that I'm using. I'm not using much. It's very small. You guys can see right here. It might be too small for you guys to see, but I have a 4 terabyte, another 4 terabyte, 4 terabyte, and then an 8 gigabyte, and then I have a 1 terabyte NVMe. Oh no, sorry, 500 gig NVMe, and then I have another 1 terabyte NVMe as the I believe the plotter to transfer to the other mechanical hard drives here. I'm trying to remember all of the stuff regarding Chia, and it's kind of coming back to me a little bit, but just a disclaimer, I am not religiously into Chia. And actually, one of the biggest reasons why I'm making this video to start off is because Poor Investor, he is another crypto YouTuber, and guys, go subscribe to him. I'll have him linked down below. He's an awesome guy. He's got 5.46k subscribers. I want to see him at like 10k, guys. Get him to 10k subscribers. He makes videos every day. You guys should go check him out. He's got videos on a lot on Chia. I think he's been doing Chia videos non-stop ever since Chia came out. So great on him. And he had a video where he was talking about other YouTubers that essentially stopped talking about Chia, like myself. And he had me in his video along with other YouTubers talking about Chia. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to talk about Chia. I'm going to give you guys an update of how much Chia my little rig here of, I think 15 or 16 or I'm not sure how many terahash I have. 15 terahash. Let's see here. 12, 8, 20 tera. But I have a lot of space. Actually, one thing to show is I didn't fill them all up yet. So that's bad on me. It's just, you guys know I'm a GPU miner. I've been focusing on a lot of other stuff in the crypto mining space, and I still have a lot more free space here. It's like I got 2 terabyte here free, 1 gigabyte free. I could probably add another, like, I don't know, 6, 7 more plots, or maybe 11, 15 more plots on the 8 terabyte here. Anyways, that's not the point. I just wanted to talk about Chia and just talk about everything that I have been seeing, and also I wanted to gauge with you guys, my community here, if any of you guys are still into Chia or not. Let me know down below. Anyways, guys, before I begin talking about all that, I just want to mention that this video is brought to you by the Meterbox.com. If you are looking for a digital power meter box, the similar ones that I have in all of my videos when I show my basement, my garage, I have these types of meters with the 240 volt 30 amp plug, right? And there is a how-to on how to install this in to your place, wherever you want to have this. And there's an installation page here. Red Fox Crypto and Chump Change, they have amazing videos on how to install it and do all this stuff, create the meter box all together with the digital meter. So I'll have them linked down below, guys. And if you are interested in purchasing one, there's a discount code for 10% off. Use RPM for 10% off. Okay, so let's first talk about my Chia rig. You can see here, I have about 0.3 XCH total balance on my wallet here, and this is the wallet I'm using, about the Chia blockchain 1.2.11, and I believe this is the latest version, I think from back in November of 2021, and so that's on their GitHub, and I recently just updated it maybe I think 2 months ago. And I'm gonna be honest with you all, there were times when this rig was down, okay? And so let me just show you. Let's go to my flexpool.io. And this is where I am essentially mining my plots, or sorry, you know what? I've already forgotten the terms for plotting or farming. That's the term, farming. Okay, farming Chia on my hard drives on flexpool.io. Now, I joined, it says here I joined 8 months ago on July 18th, 2021 at 8:50 a.m. That sounds about right. And you can see here my payout threshold is 0.1 XCH, but I do have an unpaid balance here of 0.0528151 XCH. So that's $3.51 worth right now. So the other payment, if we go to my payments here, you can see here. So 6 months ago, I got my first 0.1 XCH payout. And yeah, that was good. And then another 3 months ago, I got another 0.1 XCH. All right. And then 20 days ago, I got another 0.1 XCH. So like I said before, there were times when I had this off for maybe a couple weeks, a couple days. Maybe the rig restarted, this computer restarted because of a Windows update. I never turned that off. And so I'm going to say majority of the time that this thing was online, it has not been online for 8 months. I'm going to say 6 months at most. So I'm potentially missing. So if I added all the XCH I had here, about 0.35 altogether. So if we go to CoinGecko here, 0.35. That is now worth $23.28 if I were to sell this right now. But of course, right, if I, the 0.1 XCH I got back then was definitely worth more in the hundreds, or yeah, around there. And you can see the price of XCH was about $227, $300 at most, came down to $150, went up to $214 November, and now it's hovering around $66. So yeah, the price of Chia has gone down a lot. But just to go back to my Chia farming little rig here, I am not a big farmer. Okay, I'm very small. You can see here my 24-hour average effective is 15 TB, right? 15 TB. It says current effective 11 TB, so I'm not quite sure about that. But that's because, again, I talked about that before. I didn't fill up all of my hard drives with plots. I just wasn't motivated to keep doing that, and I had to click on I wasn't sure how many plots I could keep adding, as I wasn't sure with the size of my hard drives. It is 101.4 gigabyte per plot, but I just didn't know the math, so I did like 10 at a time, and I always came back to it in case my rig crashed, and it never crashed. My PC here with an i5 and I think 16 gigs of RAM was totally fine for plotting and also farming. And yeah, this rig has been really good. But anyways, guys, so that's my little Chia update of my rig. I want to know your guys's down below. Let me know. All right, I want to know. So let's talk about now. I just want to talk about, I guess, Chia in general in terms of their blockchain and the network hash rate. Sorry, the network space. Is that right? There is a website I used all the time. It's called ChiaNetspace.com, and they seem to not update anymore, which is weird. I can't, like, if I refresh the site, it doesn't. I don't know if this site is down now, but it looks like their NetSpace history, their home here, it looks like they stopped updating this website, so that's kind of discouraging in that aspect. But going down to, I'm on xchscan.com. This is like very similar to like etherscan.io, and looking at the blockchain space chart. So obviously the rise of the Chia blockchain in terms of the net space, a lot of people during this time in 2021 was getting into Chia because there was a lot of hype and there was a lot of YouTubers, I would say including myself, talking about Chia. Even though I only did like 5 videos, I got thousands of views on those videos. And lo and behold, right, the price of Chia has, yeah, from the highs of I think around $1,500, I think at most $2,000, and it has gone down a steep cliff, and here we are today, $66. So that doesn't have much confidence. There's not much confidence here in the project, I have to say, in terms of the price. But looking at the blockchain space, it hasn't fallen as much as the price, I would say. Relative to what the price is, you can see here the highest peak of the Chia blockchain. I'm going to say, is it this peak here? 36.47 exabytes. I don't even, is this in exabytes? I believe it is. But anyways, going down, you can see that the net space is going down and down and down as people were getting less and less, I guess, interested in XCH, in Chia. And like I said, like for me personally, I was one of those guys, as I never really cared to keep up with it. And I stated in my videos, in my Chia videos, that I was doing this on one rig, on a rig, on hard drives, GPUs, on hard drives that I already had in the past like 5 years. I barely put any money into it. Actually, I bought like a 1 terabyte NVMe for my PC here, right? For Chia. And that's all. That's really, oh, I did buy the Silverstone case. I forgot about that. It's a hot swappable bay. I'll show a video here. I did a video on that, and it's awesome. It's an awesome ATXK Silverstone hot swappable hard drive bay. But ultimately, you can see here with the net space going down, it hasn't gone down as much as the price. And I don't know, I can't confidently tell you guys like if this is it. Yeah, you can see here it's been off for, I had it off for 5-6 days here. And you can see, like, I don't know if it's still profitable or not, but you can see here with the amount of hard drive space here, calculated 15 terabyte, then it looks like here that I've been making about 26, 24, 25 cents a day on XCH with my rig. And I wish I had the calculation here of how much watts that rig is taking. I'm going to say with those hard drives, I'm going to say less than 50 watts, 60 watts for the whole machine. I'm not quite sure. And so if we did the math there, let's say, you know what? Let me get the calculator up. Okay, so let's go here. Let's just say 60 watts. And so I believe that would be 0.06 times 24. That would be 1.44 kilowatt, I believe, a day, times 0.1 cents. That would be, is this 14 cents? 10-cent kilowatt hour. I believe my rig here, this rig alone, if it was at 60 watts with all the hard drives, the machine, i5, it would be about 14, I'm going to say 15 to 20 cents a day to run this rig. So yes, it looks like I'm still decently, like, if not breaking even, I don't even, like, we're talking about in pennies here. It's not even, like, it looks like I was a little bit less profitable during these days, but it looks like the profitability has actually been going up a little bit more. I would say as the net space has been going down. So there you go. That means the difficulty, actually, is there a difficulty chart for Chia? Let's see here, transactions. No, I do not see a difficulty chart. And if it's, maybe it's called something else. Like I said, guys, I am not well versed in Chia. I really don't take what I'm talking about here with a grain of salt. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't see a difficulty chart here. So, you know what? I'm going to leave that at that and just say because of the blockchain space is going down, that it looks like I am essentially getting a little bit more in terms of the rewards on flexpool.io. So that's pretty awesome. In a sense, I mean, as long as I'm not making like 5 cents a day on Chia, and I'm using like, 20 cents, 15 cents a day in electric on this machine, which is honestly nothing, then I'm okay to keep running this. It's not really a big deal. Anyways, guys, just to finalize, I actually have no like conclusion to this video except Chia looks like they are still updating. They're still doing stuff on the network. On their blog posts, I guess notes from Chia on their website, it looks like they still do have recent blog posts about developments and such. And, I think that's still good. The Chia network, it's still positive, I would say. I mean, in terms of a lot of people into it, like, Poor Investor. Thank you, Poor Investor. And he's been making a lot of update videos about it. Looks like if you guys are interested in Chia, I would advise you to watch Poor Investor, as he is a lot more updated than I am in terms of what's going on in the space. As you guys know, I have not kept up with Chia at all. But anyways, guys, that was just a little update from me in terms of my little XCH rig here. And you guys can let me know what you think, but I'm sure whatever I talked about, I definitely got it wrong. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know your thoughts and if you guys are still farming Chia. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, and peace out.